Hey everyone, welcome back to another GT Sport livery editor video. As you can see, I'm doing a Yuki Tsunoda helmet design. Had a surprising amount of requests for this one actually, so thought I'd give it a go. Had a bit of time to do one. Normally I'm a little bit put off by doing Red Bull and AlphaTauri helmets because there's so much of the helmet design is taken up by their logo, and I obviously like to keep them realistic to a point. So as you can see, adding the AlphaTauri logos onto there and then going to work with what we have left. So just putting the Honda logos on, just fixing up the AlphaTauri logo because I struggled a little bit to get that looking right, and then adding Yuki Tsunoda's personal logo on there, my own helmet logo, and a few other additional bits of text and logo on there as well. Now for the actual helmet design, as you can see, there's the metallic design that I had as a base. Wasn't really sure what I was doing, to be perfectly honest, with this helmet design. Kind of ended up just making it up as I went along and just seeing what looked cool. So this was the pattern that I had for that I'd originally downloaded for the Camo Bull livery stream, and I ended up putting that over the top so you can see a little bit of the metallic orange through, but I felt like it looked a little bit basic and boring, so what I ended up doing was putting loads and loads and loads of different patterns on. I downloaded quite a few different patterns for the Camo Bull because I wasn't quite sure what I was going to use, and I ended up using pretty much all of those that I downloaded for that livery and using it on this, so they didn't go to waste. As you can see, I'm adding some on top of the orange, some below the orange. They're all different colours and they don't really work together, but that's okay because you'll see why later. Yeah, adding loads of different patterns everywhere so the helmet looks pretty crazy. And then what I decided to do was add an orange gradient over the top. And I did that so it kind of looks orange from a distance. As you can see, it now changes the whole look of the helmet. And it keeps the design looking not too over the top, but when you look up close you can see the patterns and the detail in the helmet. Just adding the very top design, the Japanese flag on the top, again using the sort of sketched paint pattern. And once I'd put this Japanese flag on the top, I realised that the AlphaTauri logo would look better if I continued the theme through that. So I added the paint splats and the paint scratch kind of effect on Gran Turismo Sport and started layering that over the white lines because they were just straight white lines and it did not work at all with the pattern. So once I'd put them on, just completed the whole look and ended up making it look so much better. And there we go, that is it. Really happy with this design actually in the end. Wasn't sure about it was going to end up any good, but really like it now. And let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you next time.